Sup, boys? I just want to talk about, or just explain in this video that Crusader Kings 2 um captures the essence of a medieval world better than any other game on the market, even better than CK3 and other games. I played CK3, but um you know I thought it wasn't that great. So in this video, I just wanted to explain a couple of reasons why, three main points that I have that I want to share. So the first point is the art in CK2, Crusader Kings 2, right? When you first hop in the game, what do you feel? Like that's really the question. What was your first game really like? I remember from uh I still remember it. My first game. I played Leon, the Kingdom, right? And I don't know, something about it. It felt really good. Like, and while I'm talking about the art, you know, the the arts exemplified the game, like the medieval experience. Like the art felt like the art was medieval. Like it feels gritty. Like that's my point. The art is gritty. It's medieval. Like it feels medieval. Like I don't know. I don't know what, like, how to explain it any other way. It feels medieval. Like fundamentally, it feels medieval. It feels good. It feels good saying that too. It feels medieval. Like it feels great. Like it feels medieval. I'll say it again. It it's like when you hop in the game, in your first game, it feels medieval. It feels good. The art shows it. It shows it. And also there's a lot of cool details with the art, like the panels, like the colorful glass, the cool like art, like on the entry there's a guy, he's holding a knife, and it's like the bed. It's like what's up, man? So he's got to do something, right? Like, and it's all cool. It's so good. It's amazing, right? It feels medieval. That's the point of the art I'm trying to explain. It feels medieval, you know? It's like, and it feels gritty and medieval. It's amazing, right? Like, the reason why I'm saying it's gritty is because, it's like, what is the day life of a peasant back in 1076? Can someone explain? Oh yeah, so they don't leave the house. They farm all day. Oh, he died? Okay, my son will just take over and then he'll die again. Okay, he won't leave the house. He'll just keep farming. That was just the day life of a peasant, pretty much. Like that was pretty much it. Oh, wait, this guy died on the road. Oh, well, I mean, well, it's several members, so, it's just how it is, right? It feels gritty. The art is gritty. It feels good. And I love it. I love it so much. Like, it really captures the essence of a medieval world. And onto my second point, game mechanics. So if you're a new player, you would probably know, if you have played, that the game mechanics screw you often, like a lot. Like, for example, the factions. Like, you would know if you would try to grow your empire like forcefully or too fast. The factions, like, and you're dead. You're gone. It's over for you. And even if you do it carefully, like you grow your empire, you go, like, you build everything very on a good structure, good base. Factions will still screw you over. It's a anti-snowball mechanic. It and that's a very challenging mechanic to counter, even for new players. Even for me, I played the game for 4 hours, and that's nothing. That's nothing, and it counters me. Like, I have to worry about factions. Like, for example, if for example, if I'm with somebody, right, another country, and the faction has more troops than my troop count, they can send an ultimatum saying, "Okay, I'm gonna blackmail you," right? And if you don't do it, I'm gonna rebel, and then you're kind of screwed. The game's over at that point. I mean, really, it's over. It can be like it sucks, and that's a challenging mechanic. And also, there's other interesting mechanics in the game. There's, and you have to learn all these mechanics to truly master it. And learning these mechanics is really the fun part of this game. Um, like, as I said before, like, the mechanics capture the medieval essence. Like, it, back in, like, back in the day, right? Like when I was, like, again, 1076, right? For example, uh, there's not many things that would help you back in 1076. I mean, a lot of people hate you. They want to stab you. They want to stab you because they want to become king. Like, why are you king, man? Uh, it's like who cares? It's like I'm gonna kill you, man. That's why, and I'm king now. So what? Deal with it, right? It's like there's so many things that are against you in the game, but you have to prevail, to become successful. And that's the fun part. That it truly captures the medieval world. It feels good. It feels amazing, right? When you actually you learn these things, you learn the mechanics, and then you know how to use them. You know how to avoid bad mechanic, or not bad mechanics. Like you know how to avoid bad things that are part of a mechanic, and then you are successful. And you grow an empire, and you're amazing. You play the game. You're a great player and stuff like that. Again, it feels medieval. It feels great. Like there's I sound like a masochist. I'm be honest, but it feels great that you're going against challenging mechanics. Not a lot of games have that anymore, right? So that's a lot about mechanics. When you master mechanics, you master the game. You can do anything you want in the game after you master mechanics. I haven't yet, but I think I'm still learning, which is fun. I love learning the mechanics in the game. All right, progression. So imagine that if you're a count or a duchy or even a kingdom, right? When you grow yourself to be from a count to like a kingdom or an empire, like imagine that progression system. It takes many hours, but at the end it feels so good. You know why? Because as I previously said, that the mechanics screw you over constantly. The faction system, there's it's the if you hire mercenaries, by the way, and you go bankrupt, they turn against you and you lose the game. Like that's how it is, right? Challenging mechanics that screw you over. Um, it feels like there's a double loss here and a half. Like when you lose, it feels like a double loss, and when you win, it feels like a quadruple win. Because when everything is against you right now in the game, you work so hard to get that, and you feel like you put everything towards that goal and you got that. That's the difference between a lot of other games and Crusader Kings 2. It feels good because in the medieval world, I'm pretty sure like gaining land was pretty hard, because you have to go to war with that. It's pretty hard to do that, and when you actually gain the land and secure it, it it feels really good, and I think that's super. I think that's extremely important actually. It's super important that it feels good to gain land. It feels like you made such an achievement that you're happy with it. Because again, if it's double the loss, quadruple the win. Hold on a second, I might be saying that wrong. So it feels double the loss all the time, but when you get the win, it feels like a quadruple win, and it feels really good, and then you're proud of yourself for that. It feels amazing. Like when you go from a small little kingdom or duchy or county, and then like over the decades or centuries, you become like an empire or even a big kingdom. I think it feels great because you achieved a lot against all odds, like against factions, against other countries that again were trying to fight you during like faction wars and stuff like that. When you're having trouble times, I totally forgot to explain or even mention that your character could just die out of nowhere. By the way, he just says, "Peace out, I'm out." Bro, you got. Oh wait, I don't have a son. It's over now, and now the empire's fractured. It's over. Oh well, I mean, man, I forgot to even explain that. That's a dumb. That's not a dumb mechanic, but it's like, that's annoying, man. If you play CK2, you know what I mean. It's so stupid. But anyways, those are my three reasons. The art style, it feels medieval. It feels medieval. It's gritty. It feels medieval. I'm saying it again. It feels medieval. The game mechanics, because when there's a lot of challenge game mechanics, you have to learn these mechanics, and learning them, journey is part of the fun. Like that's where the most of the fun is. You learn all the mechanics, right? And thirdly, progression. When you go from like a small kingdom to a large kingdom or a big empire, it feels good because the win feels like a quadruple win. Because most of the time, anything could happen. Like really, your empire could shatter in mere seconds. Even if you're all stable, You could die, and then your son's like super incompetent, and nobody likes him, and then everyone rebels, and people declare war on you. Then what? What do you do? You're done. And again, these things capture like really what a medieval world would look like, and it feels good to be in it, like in a game, right? I mean, I'm not saying I'm gonna go back there, man. I think I'll be gone, man. I'd be gone in 2 seconds, man. Bro, I would catch that plague and I'd be gone. Like, I'll be thrown off the sea, man. I'll be thrown off a ship. Like, I don't want to do that, man. I mean, no, man. I'll die in 2 seconds. So that's why I'm talking about the game. That's what I'm talking about. So, yeah, I really do think Crusader Kings 2 really captures the essence of a medieval world better than any other game, and I love it. I'm playing the Latin Empire, by the way. By the way, I started as the Latin Empire, and bro, it's so much fun. Like, I captured half of Anatolia, and I have decent amount of money, and I think I would go to war with Egypt soon. So, uh, yeah, I can't wait. I need to go back, man. After this video, I gotta go back. So, hopefully you got something out of this. Hope you learned something. Yeah. By the way, Crusader Kings 2 is free, which is great, but beware. There's a lot of DLCs. I think that add up to $440 plus. By the way, I haven't bought one of them. I've bought one DLC in from this game because I never wanted DLCs, and I thought the game was fine by itself. So I mean, I'm just saying, beware of the DLCs because there's a lot of them. Just be careful. So yeah, hopefully you got something out of it. Hopefully thanks for your time, and like, subscribe. Peace.